Morning. Welcome back to Techniques, Tips, and Advice on Rubber Stamping with Lori Krause. Today we're going to make this really awesome, really simple little Christmas card, which you could probably make 100 of if you needed 100 Christmas cards. It's using the little Trim the Tree stamp set, and we're going to use one of the trees. And I'm going to use one of the stamps from Gorgeous Grunge. And this is one of my most well-loved stamps, by the way. I like to add texture to all the cards. And then we're going to use washi tape, and that's about it. Oh, by the way, this little stamp is from Good Greetings. It was available as a hostess gift in September and October. So I'm going to use that, just merry and bright down there. So here's the card. We're going to use pear pizzazz, and we're going to use some brushed silver cardstock, which I love. I know it's a little expensive, but at the holiday time, it's worth it. You get 10 sheets for $7.50, and if you cut it up and make pieces and parts out of it, it doesn't end up being expensive. If you use it for the whole card, yes, it's expensive. I'm just going to use it for a nice little skinny layer. I just love the color. You can probably punch out some things on the inside of it and get lots of use out of that. I'm not going to do that today, but you could do that, so it made it a little cheaper. So here's the card. Let's get started. So what I'm going to do first is I have my card base, and this is Pear Pizzazz, and that's going to be 8.5 by 5.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4, and folded, and of course folded with a bone folder. Everyone knows how to do that. This is one of my favorite pry bars. So we have that. We'll stick that in a little pile. Then I have a piece of the brushed silver, and that's 5 by 3 3/4 inch. I'm not going to do anything to that except maybe add some dimensionals to that. We can do that right now. Love to pop things up, make it a little more three-dimensional. So we have that ready to go. And then I have my card front. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take some Lost Lagoon, and all I'm going to do is ink up my little grunge stamp a few little places on there like that. And then I'm going to take my All Is Calm washi tape. This is the best $6.95 I have ever spent. It actually might be $7.95. Anyway, this is the best money I've ever spent in my whole life. This is the funnest stuff. You make the greatest cards with it. And all I'm going to do is when I finally find the end and get it going, I'm just going to take this and I'm going to tear it. And I'm going to put it right across my card like that. And then I'm going to take the next color of washi tape. I'm going to use all 5 that are in there. And I'm going to use varying sizes of tape. And I'm just going to stack them up like this. Every card that I made was totally different because I put my washi tape in a different order on every card. I made a couple of these to send out to some of my stamping friends. We get together, well, we don't really get together. Once a month, we send cards to each other just to remind each other that, you know, we're all in the same boat and we're thinking of each other and give each other a little moral support. It's a crazy world out there, you know, so we like to do that. So, and then here's the last one. It's a little silver grayish stripe. And because this one's silver down here, I'll put it up here. There's my background. How easy is that, right? So what I'm going to do at this point is I will stamp my greeting. So I'm going to take this card away for just a second so I can stamp it straight, hopefully. So we've got merry and bright on there. So there's that. Now, I've stamped my tree on a piece of scrap paper, and I'm going to take the tree punch and I'm going to line that up and give that a punch. It's always awesome when they come bundled. So here's the tree punch. It's one of the bigger punches. I think it's $16.95. It's in the Holiday Mini. Anyway, my little tree here, I'm just going to go ahead and put a couple dimensionals on the back of that so I can stick it to the front of my card. maybe 3 dimensionals. That way it doesn't, I don't like things to be tippy. So we'll stick 3 on there. Besides that, that'll get me 1 dimensional closer to that trip I'm trying to earn, right? I always tell all my ladies when they come over, yeah, use all the dimensionals you want. That's helping me earn that trip. They laugh. They think I earned the trip on dimensionals. So we're going to put that right in here. Okay, so we got that. And last but not least, we're going to add a few little rhinestones to that. Actually, I'm going to use the biggest size rhinestone just because I like lots of bling. So we'll just kind of randomly put 3 on there. I suppose we could put 5, but I'll randomly put 3. And by the way, I did use a paper piercer to put those on. And then we'll take a little fast fuse, which I'm still not very comfortable using this, so I don't know that I want you to watch me do it. Sometimes it's like using a glue gun. I have it everywhere. And so I've got this matted on the silver. And remember, you can always, before you mat it, you can go back in here and punch things out of it so that you're not just wasting, I guess. I don't feel like it's wasting, but some people feel like that's wasting all that cardstock. Scrapbookers are a lot better at using their pieces up like that than I think card makers are. We forget about that. So there's my card. How cute is that? You could definitely make 100 of those. I'm thinking I want to add some more rhinestones to it, and I do this in class too. I'll make a card, and then, you know, next thing I know, I'm like adding stuff to the card that I didn't have on there before, and the gals are laughing at me because it doesn't have enough bling on it. So we'll just add a little more bling. Why not? It's just a card, right? So there's 5. I like 5 better. I like to do things in uneven numbers. So there's that. There's our little card for today. Don't forget to add some washi tape to your cart. It's awesome. The All Is Calm washi tape. In fact, I like it so much I have it sitting right on my desk so I can use it on everything. So, well, thanks for stopping by today, and we'll see you again soon at Techniques, Tips, and Advice on Rubber Stamping with Lori Krause. Bye-bye.